Hey guys, I'm Giorgio from FLF Automotive. We are bringing you a new series to YouTube. We've been looking at doing some YouTube stuff for the past few years and we never really knew what we were going to do to come into it. But we had a bit of a thought here at FLF and we decided that it's time to bring you a series. So I guess to introduce this series a little bit more, I'm going to have to tell you about a day in July last year. We actually decided to give away an Audi RS3. Giving away my Audi RS3 today.
Try to catch me howling at the moon.
We learned a lot when we were giving it away, and from there we kind of went back to the drawing board after we gave it to the new owner, Bryce. And we thought, how can we do this to make it a little bit different, a little bit better? I guess bring the pizzazz that we at FLF Automotive, I guess, have to offer. One of our employees here at FLF, Josh, he ordered a set of GS300 coilovers. We weren't 100% sure what we should be doing. Obviously, we could on-sell them again, but because we had the set of coilovers there in stock, we thought, well, we may as well buy a car to put these coilovers in. And that's where the GS300 came along. We ended up buying the GS300, and it was a fun car. It's a cruiser, it's big, it's luxury. It feels like a Bentley, but if Toyota was to make, we decided, well, maybe we should build this, and maybe we should give it away. This is where the GS300 giveaway was born. From there, we kind of spiraled out of control. I guess we began to build it, and this is what we're about to show you in our brand new YouTube series. So stay tuned for what's to come, because you're going to enjoy what you have to see. Alright guys, so here we are at Mitch's workshop. We're going to be building a Lexus GS300. We got to get the necessary parts though for this bad boy so we can get it running. So we're going to go pick up a Chevy. It's pretty gangster. We're going to have to cut that and edit. It's pretty gangster. We're going to go pick up a gangster Chevy. It's a C10, it's a panel van, and it looks good. So we'll go pick them up, we'll load the car up with all the parts that we need, and from there, we'll bring it back to the workshop and we'll show you what we've got to do, and what we've got to work with. So, here we are in the workshop. We're about to start pulling the car apart. We've got to pull basically the whole interior out because that's getting redone. So we'll leave it to the professionals, Nathan and Mitch, and we'll get it cracking. Alright guys, so now that the interior is all out, obviously we have to do the fun stuff now. We have to start pulling out the engine. So we actually have to measure the inlet manifold side because we have Plasma Man making us an intake manifold, and they need to get a couple of measurements obviously, so then the dome doesn't actually hit the strut tower on the passenger side there. So we're basically, once this interior is all finished up and we batten it all off, then we move into the engine bay and we'll start pulling down the engine and I guess show you how it's done moving on from there.
So day one wrapped up, stripping the interior out, getting it ready to go to the trimmers. So what we did was we took all the seats out, we took the parcel tray out, door cards, center console, get all that ready so we can get the carpet cleaned and get all the interior bits trimmed. Tomorrow we're about to start doing the engine, so what we'll do is we'll do a compression test. We've got to measure for the plenum, for Plasma Man to make that up, and yeah, start ripping all the motor and loom and everything out so we can start getting it ready for paint and get it the engine built, head work done and so forth. Yeah, as you can tell, the interior is pretty fucking ratty, pretty ratty.
I mean, we were just sitting back, you know, chopping it up, reminiscing about the good old days and all that.
Alright, so here we are. We have probably about 60% of the parts here laid out on the table going into the Lexus. So we've kind of gone all out. We've got Garrett Turbo, HSD coilovers, Phoenix intercooler, thank you Phoenix for the intercooler, ARP head studs, 09 upper camber arms now, work wheels, and 50mm Pro Gate from Turbo Smart. Basically, this is, like I said, about 60% of the parts. We've still got a few more bits and pieces coming. We've got an inlet manifold from Plasma Man on its way. We've got a 6-boost manifold coming as well. So basically, what we're gonna do is put it all in the car and get it shredded. So we also have a BPP fuel rail from Valle Performance Products up in Brisbane. So we basically have literally everything to make this a party car. 4 seats, have all the boys cruising down the street, nice horsepowers. We'll see how we go. Nathan's laughing at me. Oh, I thought you were going to go lower. You're going to smash your head on the door.
No, I'm trying to go outside, don't smash my head on the door.
Got my head in the cloud with a pun intended. I don't need to see nobody, I don't want no visits. Introverted, I just flirt with the music. Small circles, how I choose it. Stay away from squares, they the one that look like a L7. I've been doing this since I was 11, and the shit gets real. Can we go way back? Way back, way back, way back. It's time to go way back, way back, way back, way back. Pure pandemonium when I'm in the building. Grown man flow, I ain't got time for the children. Now you can boo me, jump off, I'm winning. I still love you though, shout out to the women. Wash, you was cool, they was acting wild. Walk in, leave drunk, it was packed for aisle. Belligerent students, man, the shit got messy. Remind me of my first show I did at the Red Sea.
Alright guys, welcome to day 2 of the GS300 build. Today, we've got a bit of a to-do list. We are going to be doing measurements for the plenum because Plasma Man need to know exactly how big it's going to be. We're going to strip the engine and the engine bay. We're going to pull the diff and the gearbox out, chuck the engine on the stand, start pulling that down so we can actually send everything off to get finished. And then we've got Adam in here. You might see Adam in the background walking around. He's going to be doing some nice graffiti for us to make the shop a little bit more pizzazzy, you know, make it a little bit more fun. But other than that, we're going to get cracking on the car, start pulling everything down and show you the progress along the way. So keep watching and you're going to see some good shit.
Are you okay? You don't do your work. You hand everything like you hold your work for. I can't help you anymore. You're living out of here still. God damn it. You're driving me crazy.
Pretty much, we're gonna get the whole front end off today. Pretty much the whole engine, pretty much driveline out today actually, aren't we? And we can start pulling the motors down. What I've done so far is wrestle the front bar and cried a little.
Nigga don't need his mowers, live in poverty. Obviously, I gotta work, suck it up and give a smirk, smile, and even though it hurt, and see my boss a fucking jerk.
Hey guys, so we're still doing the front bar.
They call it a paycheck, it's really disrespect. That shit's so low, I can't afford to call collect. And that's better than Mike Jack with the White Sox. I'm steady slaving for days, just give me one shot. Slaving all day, slaving all night. We work slow on days and we work slow on nights. Slaving all day, slaving all night. We work slow.
Hey guys, so I just want to give you a little bit of an update so you can understand, I guess, what it is exactly that we're doing in the workshop. So I don't know if I mentioned in the first episode, but this Lexus GS300 that we're building, we're actually going to be giving it away. So stay tuned for that, it's going to come. But for this wonderful giveaway, we've actually teamed up with the brand Livin. So Livin's a non-for-profit mental health organization. So what they do is they really help pull young people out of the dumps. Let's put it that way. They help, you know, provide a nice area for people to speak. And, you know, at the end of the day, the movement that they're trying to put forth, you know, for the young Australians that are around is, you know, it ain't weak to speak. So, you know, if you ever have a problem, you know, always reach out to your friends, your family, anyone that's close. And, you know, if you can't even get in contact with them or you want to speak with someone, you know, that's a bit more well-versed in that area, have a look at Livin, and, you know, they really are the people that are there to help. And, you know, we're all about that, because at the end of the day, what cars grinding. So the reason that we actually teamed up with Livin was because I know a lot of people that actually get into cars to kind of alleviate some of the stress that they have in their life. It's an avenue to express themselves. It's an avenue to get things off their mind. They're able to, you know, get away from the shit situations in their life, and you know what? They're able to go into the garage and they're able to tinker with their toys. And really, that's why we thought it'd be the best teaming up with Livin for this giveaway. And you know, we're really happy to have them on board. So thank you very much, Livin. Appreciate it. I've been trying to hold it for the past day and a half now. Hello to day 3! No.
Hey guys, day 3! Woo! Yeah, day 3!
Woo! Alrighty, so here we are, day 3. Here to get things done today. What's gonna happen? We're pulling the engine out. It's time for it to come out, and we're gonna start disassembling that bad boy, because we're gonna have to have the engine builder come down, suss out what needs to be done, because there is quite a lot of things that need to be done, and from there, he's gonna be here to help. Then, Mitch and I are gonna go deliver all these interior components, because, well, we gotta make things nice and plush. So we got an upholsterer, things are getting restitched, quilting, embroidery, beautiful. And then from there, the diff has to come out, because we actually have to pull the rear cap off the diff and check how many spline it is, so we can potentially talk with one of our suppliers, Harrop, one of FAF suppliers, Harrop. That's probably what I was looking at. You're fucking the video, man! So, we have to talk with Harrop to see if we can get a diff center. We're thinking about going to get a crew track. So once that diff comes out, we can do that. And then I guess we're on to, we don't really have a plan after that, but we will make it up as we go, because that's what matters. Keep moving forward, don't move backwards. Let's do this shit. Alright, so here we are with BJ and Mitch. We're loading all the... Mitch is coming over as well. Give him a tick. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to just be taking this down to the upholsterer. He just lives down in Madrabar, so it's not too far from here. And he's basically going to take the seats, because we have some cool shit in store with the seats. We're going to get them all reupholstered. We're going to go for a two-tone, creamy, greyish. We're going to put some quilting in the seats, cross stitching. I don't know exactly what the word is, but whatever it is, supposedly it's going to look good. And then we got a little bit of a surprise going into the seats as well. So we're just loading everything up now to take them to the shop, clear up the workshop a little bit, make life a little bit easier, and then go from there. Oh hey, how you doing? So, as you can see behind me here, the engine has been pulled out of the vehicle. We're getting everything prepped. We're gonna have to pull down the engine because the head is gonna have to come off. There is a machine man coming, like I mentioned earlier in the vlog, to check it out, see what needs to be done. We're gonna prep the engine bay now. So we have to kind of, looks a bit shitty. So we're gonna make it good, pull out all the things that are not necessary, clean it up a little bit and get it ready for paint. And then from there, we're good to go. Move on to the next step. Thank you. Wait, what is the chances of you ollieing over the chair as you're ollieing, you jump off the skateboard and land on the chair?
Oh, I don't want to break the tailbone.
Touche, yeah. That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
It would be cool if you just would land that